Okay, good.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm recording another analysis of a game I just played, a rapid game, 30 minutes, together with Grandmaster Alex Colovic. Hi Alex, thanks for joining me
Hey,
again.
hi David. Good to
Yeah,
be back.
how are you? You okay
Yeah,
today, this
yeah,
weekend?
yeah. Of course. Yeah, enjoying the mountain air. Right.
Cool, good stuff. Um, so
Yeah.
I was talking to Alex and he suggested that we do some pre-analysis of the game beforehand, but I declined because my idea with this analysis is to just speak my thoughts as they happen, and for a more experienced player to be able to correct those thoughts as they're happening. I think that's the main priority because I'm a cognitive psychologist, and I believe that sometimes one little thought that we have wrong, or not necessarily wrong, but it could be affecting what we do in big ways. So I hope that we uncover those moments by having a chat and looking over this game without using an engine, and maybe putting the engine on at the end to check any points of contention. So should we get started?
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Let's go.
Great. So today should be a more instructive game because I failed to win
Okay.
against a lower rated player. So we played e4, e5. I played a bishop's opening. Everything's
Any?
normal.
Sorry. Just any particular way why bishop c4 and not knight f3?
So that I can avoid the Petrov theory.
Okay. So, okay.
I just
Okay.
it's less theory to learn. It's
Well,
to steer it to
yes
an
and no.
Italian
Okay.
game.
Okay. Yeah. But you should know, for example, that after d3, okay, as you played, right?
Yeah,
There is also, okay, let's say d3. There is also c6, which is kind of very
yeah.
popular lately.
I think it's fine though, not because I play. Usually, I think I play here knight to. I think hold on. What do I play here? I think I just play knight to f3
Yeah, knight f3. Okay, d5, and this is theory.
and bishop back
So
to
yes, yes,
b3.
bishop b3. Yes, yes. And now there are moves. There is bishop b4 check.
Yeah.
There is bishop d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is also a5, I think.
Yeah.
And this is considered pretty safe and solid for black.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I mean, just let's say from a theoretical perspective, if you when you're constructing your repertoire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So going back on the move two. So what you're like, okay, by bishop c4 you are avoiding the Petrov, but then again you're inviting this line.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should kind of, there are pros and cons to both. So okay, I mean, I'm not just suggesting one is better than the other. It's
Mm-hmm.
just probably a matter of taste.
Yeah.
But anyway, you should consider these things carefully when
Yeah.
considering the repertoire. As long as you're happy with what you're playing, I think you're fine.
Yeah. I think maybe until I get to like 2,200 rating is probably fine.
Probably even more. I mean, I know people who,
Yeah.
who play this. I mean, grandmasters who rely on this only.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not that it doesn't depend on the rating, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just to make the lines I need to know a bit less because I think the Petrov has a lot of theory in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Although actually, talking about the Petrov, okay, let's delve into it a bit more deeply. This line that is currently very popular. Okay, here, and now knight c3. Okay, after dc3. Okay, this looks rather solid and easy to play with black. But the reason that this became very popular is that white's play here is actually easier than black's play, because white normally just plays bishop e3, queen d2, castles long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then depending on what black does, okay, either starts advancing and attacking, which is a rare thing you get in the Petrov to attack the king, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or in case black castles long, then normally white manages either to take the bishop pair, something like knight g5, bishop knight e6 when the bishop comes out to e6, and then he plays this long positional, more pleasant game with a pair of bishops, or advances something in the center like maybe c4, knight d4, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually the Petrov. I mean, yeah, there is some theory, but it's not as heavily theoretical as the main lines after, let's say, d4 here, right? So d4, d5, bishop d3, and then we have like two main lines. One is bishop d6, the other one is knight c6, and these are really heavily theoretical, and you really need to know your theory really well because there are a lot of forced lines.
Okay.
So actually, that's why knight c3 is quite popular, because it gives you a playable position, slightly better for white, very safe, and no need to learn much theory.
Okay.
So I mean, just as a suggestion, okay, if you're considering switching to knight f3 and you need to study a line against the
Yeah,
Petrov,
yeah.
this would be my recommendation. Yeah,
Okay, I keep it in mind once I decide to expand my repertoire. Um,
yeah,
I think I'll keep playing bishop to c4 though, because mostly everybody, I mean, not many people play c6, so you know,
Okay,
I
okay,
usually get
okay,
my Italian game. I mean, getting my
okay,
Italian game today didn't really help anyway, but
okay. Let's see that. Yeah, okay,
um, okay, so here we go.
okay,
Italian game.
okay.
And
c3. Okay,
everything's
but
normal here
here
so far, I think.
we already okay. Italian is very popular
Hmm.
lately. Okay, you've probably noticed everybody's playing it,
Yeah.
and already on move 5, we are entering a very tricky move order issues, because you see c3 is the move they almost automatically played earlier, but then it was discovered that after c3 castle, for example, now castle would be the, let's say, the most natural move. d5 is kind of very good
Hmm.
for black.
Yeah.
So what happened? Yeah, okay, so you know this, yeah. So
Yeah.
what happened?
I try not to castle.
Uh-huh.
I try to delay castling.
Yeah, okay, good. So but in order to discourage this d5, white players started to castle first, okay,
Hmm.
and after castling, now they play all sorts of waiting moves like h3 or a4.
Yeah.
Okay, so they wait for black to play d6 and then to play c3. Okay, so we get this kind of specific move orders.
Hmm.
Bishop e3 is less common, but maybe quite possible.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see how the game developed. Okay.
Hmm. Because yeah, I mean, I like to delay a bit because I mean, if he plays d5 here, I would, in this specific case,
Maybe possible.
I can even
Maybe
play queen
possible.
e2, you know, and
We
it's
need
usually
to.
okay.
It's okay, but it's okay for black too.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's
Okay.
okay for both. Yeah, my repertoire
Yeah.
is not, the strongest, but it aims to
Uh-huh.
get playable positions for both.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Um, but I think this was recommended in a book I read a chapter of. But
Uh-huh.
I like some of the plans of this slow kind of
Okay.
Italian. But he played
Okay.
d6, and I think usually when he castles and plays d6, bishop to g5 is good.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I like also.
Hmm.
Although modern theory suggests that black has more than one way to counter this spin, which personally I also prefer white here, in
Hmm.
a sense that this is more awkward for black than it is for white.
Yeah.
I also, I mean, from experience, I can say that I use this idea also in the Spanish, in the Lopez, yeah.
Hmm.
When, for example, the bishop is on b5 and then I play d3, yeah.
Yeah.
And then whenever he plays d6, I use this opportunity to put the bishop on g5 and kind of annoy black at least, yeah.
Hmm.
So this is a line I like, and actually this is what Carlsen quite often plays. It's a sort of a favorite move of his in these Spanish/Italian structures,
Hmm.
to pin the queen whenever possible. Sometimes he even plays it when the pawn is still on d7 and black can even unpin by bishop e7. He still plays this.
Oh yeah.
So this speaks I think positively of the idea. So
Okay.
I think it's good.
Good. Yeah. I didn't make it pay off though. We'll see. So bishop
Okay.
e6.
Okay,
And
this is one of the ways to counter the
yeah,
pin. Okay.
I thought knight to develop my knight here. So I thought for a little bit I think here.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was probably the best move to get a knight out.
Okay. Bishop c2 could be also possible, although.
Yeah, yeah. I play bishop c2 sometimes, but I thought my knight's not developed.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. Fine, fine. Yeah.
I've played bishop c2 before. Definitely played bishop c2 before, and yeah, maybe it was a better idea here. I have played quite a few positions with the bishop on c2, and it comes alive later, kind of thing.
Yeah. True.
So maybe I'll try that next time. So you think
Yeah.
waiting with a knight one more move is okay here, right? Because I guess bishop
Mm,
c2. Let's say he plays d5. Just queen here.
yeah. Now knight d2, knight d2 again. So no need for queen e2, knight d2 now, because
Mm,
he's pinned. I mean, okay, maybe take with the knight.
yeah,
Maybe okay.
and then queen there later. Yeah.
Yeah, queen e2, knight. I mean, this is already like a typical Lopez plans for white, right?
Hmm.
The difference is that the bishop is still on c5. Maybe he can unpin
Yeah.
the bishop e7. Would have been preferable
Maybe I could
for
have
the bishop
played.
to
Maybe I
it
could have
somehow.
played. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Let's go back to Right. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
next
sure.
time bishop c2 to preserve the bishop then.
Okay,
Instead.
a possibility, a possibility. I can't really say which one is better, but
Yeah.
it's a possibility.
Because okay, so I play knight bd2 to develop the knight,
Yeah,
h6, bishop h4,
yeah.
and then king h8 I thought was premature. I didn't.
Actually, I mean, it's funny. King h8 shows that he was afraid of the sacrifice. You see, after g5, you can maybe, let's say maybe sacrifice. Okay, so he was afraid of this, and that's why he plays king h8, preparing g5. Because when the with the king on h8 already, he has rook g8 immediately attacking the bishop, right? So you have no time maybe for queen f3 or something.
Yeah.
So he's actually preparing g5, and this shows that he was afraid of the sacrifice. So this should give you some psychological insight into how he was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. So you think it's a good move then king h8 here?
I mean, not necessarily a good. I mean,
Because I play
it's a
I play
normal move,
this
I would
on the
say.
black side as well. So
Okay, it's a normal move, just the preparation for g5 when you're afraid
okay.
of the sacrifice. So it's more like an information of his thought processes, you know. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure if the sacrifice works here.
No, I don't think
Uh,
so.
Not sure, not sure. I don't know. Because this sacrifice is always tricky. I mean, now
He can even
he can
sacrifice on
extend
f2 maybe, you know?
I mean, taking an f2 here.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me check.
I can't take.
Oh, I mean, why not? Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Can't take on e4 because knight e4 checks here. You take there too. So I'm not sure this is good for him, right?
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and you're a pawn up, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think bishop f2 works. Maybe take here once, okay, like this, and now think what to do. Normally king g7 is a normal move, but here what I don't like is that the absence of this bishop. There are ideas like maybe bishop d5 sometimes. Okay, now probably he wants to move the queen, so he must play queen f3 to keep him pinned, right? And now normally, I mean, there are many ideas. One is rook h8. Another one can be queen e7 with the idea of maybe knight d8, knight e6. I somehow feel that white lacks striking potential here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the knight is far away. Maybe knight f1, knight g3, knight f5, but probably takes
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to
So,
sacrifice, so maybe that's why king h8
okay,
was useless for him.
yeah, okay, but okay, you see, this also shows some psychological insight because he wasn't delving deep enough into the position to understand that the sacrifice doesn't work.
Yeah,
So he just plays one move just in case.
yeah.
Okay, so this is like information, right?
So here I played.
Okay.
I
Queen
think
e2.
I should have maybe moved my bishop back here instead of queen e2.
Probably, I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because queen e2, I think, is sort of an empty move. Like, what's the idea behind it? Unless you want to castle long, but.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I was thinking castle long because I'm gonna attack him on the king side. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, then it makes some sense. Although, also, I would say maybe knight f1.
Yeah.
Then to e3. Yeah, because when obviously after king h8 he's playing g5, so f5 will be weakened. So makes some sense to put the knight on e3. Okay,
Yeah,
that's another typical maneuver, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, my knight usually goes to f1, so maybe that would have made a difference in this game. Yeah, because my knight
seems more cool to me.
My knight was late to the party after, so I guess
okay.
I have to remember to move the knights first and put them in good positions. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because now, for example, you kind of save time because you haven't castled. So normally when you castle, you need to play rook e1 to liberate f1 for the knight. But now, without the castling, you can put knight f1 and knight somewhere before castling.
I played that a lot. I play knight f1 a lot to go to g3, but usually my bishop's not out there. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking today. I just forgot he can go to e3 as well. I guess. I mean, I know that. I usually do that, but
yeah, of course you do.
Some reason I move my queen first, and I guess that's probably.
No, but queen e1 can be interesting. Can be interesting if you follow it up with castle long.
Yeah.
I think it can be interesting. So okay, let's see how it develops.
Queen e2, g5, bishop here,
Okay.
and he took my bishop. And I was thinking
Okay.
taking with a pawn is the only option here because otherwise my knight's too far from the action. That's what I was thinking here.
Sort of. But then again, knight b3 also wins the tempo. So because you want to take on c5, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not so sure. I mean, it just depends. I mean, taking with which piece depends on what you plan to do next. Because the knight on b3 supports d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, probably not immediately. You need to castle. Now you have to castle probably short because, although, well, who knows, huh?
So
Maybe even long.
so maybe I should have switched plan here.
Yeah, it's a choice of plan because okay, the knight to give some purpose to the knight on b3 is to push d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not like I say, not immediately because he can take and take on e4 and then you're pinned like after rook e8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not immediately,
No,
but
castles, yeah.
first castling or castling somewhere. Okay, maybe both are possible. This is maybe sharper and this is probably more traditional. Let's say okay, that's safer, and then follow up with d4. I think this is kind of looks comfortable for white.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the white
probably.
bishop's missing, and it's probably
I mean, yes and no, because after d4 you'll have pressure on e5 and the bishop will be useful.
mhm.
So it's not that it's completely out of the game. Probably he'll play something like queen e7 or rook e8 to prevent you to play d4, right? By pressuring e4. So this is already some middle game position where, okay, I mean, plans are possible, different play. Okay, maybe now this maneuver, okay, knight c4, knight e3, knight f5, right? And now, okay, maybe even king h1, f3, bishop f2 if you're really annoyed with the bishop being stuck on g3. Although I don't mind this bishop on g3 in these structures because it defends the king, okay? It's not the most active piece, but then again, prevents from a knight coming to f4. Sometimes it can be taken. After d4, it gets more active by attacking e5. So it's not the worst piece in the world. I mean, don't be frightened. Don't be frightened having this bishop on g3 because it can come to the game later on. No worries. I mean, don't worry about that bishop. It's not that.
No, I think so far the two moves I'm most unhappy with. Like we can just go back quickly. I think I should have here. I should have kept my bishop c2.
Okay.
I do that quite a lot. And then here queen e2. I think I should have just moved the knight. So I think so far those are two key moments for me.
Okay, I wouldn't be so categorical to be honest, because okay, even these two moves gave you good play. I mean, it's not that you're worse or something.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be that categorical. I mean, there are possible moves, and they're okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be categorical. I wouldn't name them not even dubious. I mean,
both players are still fine, right? So a takes on b3 should be okay, right?
Okay. No, it's fine. It just depends on the plan what you do later. Yeah.
Okay, so he moves his knight. And my plan was to attack him on the king side, so I played h4.
Okay.
But yeah, I think my plan might have been flawed because it never came to much.
Okay, just one moment. Okay, h4. Okay, the point is after h4 he'll inevitably play g4, and then the knight will be forced to go to h2, right?
Yeah.
But then again, maybe let's say you insert this, and knight c4. Now you liberate d2 for your knight, and then you play h4. So when he plays g4, the knight comes to d2. Okay, and then you have this one can come to e3 and control f5. You see, just some knights play, which maybe is better collocation of your knights. Just an idea.
Yeah, my knight on h2 did feel a bit cramped for a long time.
Yeah, then you need more time to reroute it via f1. So maybe this is more harmonious. I don't know, just an idea.
It is a better idea probably than what I did. Yeah.
Okay, so let's h4, g4, knight h2. Queen d7. Okay, but that, you see, you play that afterwards, okay? Okay, queen d7.
Oh, queen d7, sorry, yeah, let's keep going.
Before knight, bishop b6, knight c4. See, you play the same thing, just with reversed move order, yeah?
Yeah,
and now you would have
now my knight is stuck, yeah.
I mean, not necessarily stuck, but okay, maybe there's not such a big difference.
I mean, I thought he was going to attack on g4 and I would somehow win that pawn eventually, but yeah, it never happened.
Yeah.
Knight g6, and I played knight here because I thought if he plays the knight in, I take.
Oh, this is okay.
He has to
but then you win the pawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's why I played there confidently, and I thought if he takes with the bishop, I was going to play here to protect f4 and then maybe castle short.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Why not with the queen? Keep your structure. You want to take here, so he must waste some time.
Mm.
Maybe king h7, and now again. I mean, again, I don't like this knight. I would have preferred it on d2. My point is to okay, castle short long somewhere, and then okay, castle short, and then play d4 maybe. Yeah. Again, with the similar ideas to get this knight. I mean,
Okay, so
bishop
I
more
think
active.
from what I'm seeing of what I've been doing, I don't give central play enough importance, perhaps.
Could be, or maybe just we're concentrating on your plan, which didn't work
Yeah, I
out,
mean, my
or
plan was just go after his king, and I kept thinking of that and nothing else, basically.
okay. That's this is a what's the name corollary to the candidate moves thing. Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember from last time, because you see, I mean, this is maybe not so much candidate moves. This is more like candidate plans.
yeah,
So I mean, you see, you kind of you can have you kind of focus on only one plan and you ignored everything else.
yeah,
And this is again like with the candidate moves, you see one move and you ignore everything else, which is in both cases not good. So you see that maybe you can expand the idea of candidate moves here to go for candidate plans. I mean,
yeah,
just asking yourself what my plans here can be. Then you see, okay, once it's try to attack the king, but okay, how reasonable is that, or how likely is that to succeed? And then see the alternatives. Okay, I can
mm,
push d4, play in the center, maneuver my knights. I mean, different ideas.
yeah.
So it can be a useful thing to think about during the game.
Yeah, I was trying to
Eh,
follow it. I mean, I vaguely remember a game where they were attacking the king on that side,
Uh-huh.
but obviously it had nuances that were made the position a bit different because that attack was way more successful than what I did.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I forgot what game that was. I could look it up later, but
Okay.
it's the second time that trying to follow that game has not paid off for me. So I don't remember it
But
well enough, I guess.
yeah, exactly. That was what I was going to say, because when memory is a tricky thing. It's worse to think that you remember and then you remember wrongly than to think for yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So relying on memory is tricky. I mean, unless you're 100% sure that you remember correctly, it's better not to rely on memory.
So yeah, I think
So
just trying to look for more plans, not just the one plan, I guess.
yeah, that's like an expansion of the idea of candidate moves to plans.
Hmm. But yeah, I mean, I'm not so bad. I mean, yeah, my knight is
No, no,
terrible.
no, no. Of course, you're not bad. I mean, it's a normal position.
My knight is
It's
terrible,
a
but
normal. Yeah, well, but you can reroute it.
yeah, my
Knight
bishop's pretty
f1, and then
bad.
it's okay. Well, yeah, for the time being, yeah, but okay.
Yeah,
Again, d4 is always an option to make it more alive.
so
Not now, obviously.
I play knight f5.
Okay,
Um,
97. Okay,
no, here I went back.
why?
I didn't want him to. Well, should I just take his knight? You think?
Well, yeah, because you need time to get the knight back to the game.
Yeah, yeah,
Take a knight f1. You need to use any
yeah.
time
That's
available
a
to get the knight back.
yeah. I think that's a good opportunity, Mister.
Yeah, definitely, because I mean, you need the time. You win time by the exchange, and then reroute the knight back into the game, and you're fine. This is a normal position.
Hmm.
No problems here. You're fine. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
and then
you're just
if
wasting tempo. Knight f5, knight e3. I mean, were you hoping for a draw or something? I don't know.
no, no, no.
What? But if had he gone back, I mean, what were your alternatives here?
Yeah, maybe go back to
Hmm?
c4 somehow. I don't know.
See, but I'm curious. What were you thinking? I mean, when you played knight f5, what did you think of? What were your
And we
calculations?
can always go and watch
What's
the video later and see what was I thinking. And I don't think I at this point an overall feeling of unhappiness that my position wasn't as great as it should be sunk in.
uh-huh. Well, you get all sorts of positions in chess.
Yeah, yeah. I should have definitely. I can see why that trade is good. Now I can see it after.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully, with
Yeah,
more time, I would have. The idea is by making these mistakes in this short time control. When I play long
uh-huh.
games, I will see this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you have more time to think about these things.
Mm. So I think a key lesson here is that I need to remember. Just think of your worst piece, right? That knight on
Oh
h2
yeah,
looks pretty
that's
sad.
yes, that's a very known, let's say,
Hmm.
strategy
Yeah,
or
it's
idea.
well
Yeah,
known, but you need to remember it when you're actually playing.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unless it's in your blood and you do it subconsciously, then
Yeah,
you need to remember it. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I went back and he played a5, getting a bit of initiative.
Yeah, well, you see how he uses the tempo you gave him, yeah?
Yeah,
You spend knight f5, knight e3 doing nothing, and immediately he starts annoying you. I mean, he just starts attacking you. So, okay, you must take, obviously.
mm-hmm.
Take. Okay, you must castle short, but now, okay, because now bishop
Tactic.
c3 is the threat.
Yeah, bishop c3
Yeah.
is annoying little tactic. So yeah, castle shorts.
And now your knight on h1, on h2 is even worse. I mean, now you need to spend time moving the rook,
Yeah,
then putting the knight on f1, and then it's still, I mean, not such. I mean, then you have to go to d2, which is
yeah,
still more time. You see how much time you have wasted just because you wasted here knight f5, knight e3. Instead of gaining the time, you wasted even more time.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that's a thing. That's probably the biggest mistake of the game so far that night. I didn't foresee it. I thought wrongly, obviously, that he was gonna win
Hmm.
g4, but
Yeah, well, yeah,
poor calculation.
yeah, bro, yeah, yeah.
Okay, queen b5. Not sure what he was
Okay.
doing, and I'm not too happy with my next move, but
Neither am I. Neither am I.
nah, c4 terrible.
No. Yeah, why? Why? What was the motivation? Why did you play this?
I didn't want him to play d5.
D5 just drops the pawn on e5, so he wouldn't go there.
No, I thought. Well,
Well, let's consider this position, okay?
let's say I don't know. Pretend I
I
go
mean,
rook here.
like
d5.
immediately. No, but d5 just loses. Come on, what's the
Um,
rook doing on it? Wait, wait.
yeah,
The
yeah.
rook doing on b1. Okay. No, but here, I mean, I like at least like two moves come to mind to me at least. Just moving the rook somewhere,
Hmm.
e1, d1 somewhere, okay? Just to liberate f1 for the knight again. And my instinct is to get the knight back into the game, right?
Yeah,
With a similar instinct, although probably not very correct, but I would consider it this sacrifice. I mean,
yeah.
just
I've thought of that, but I didn't think there was anything.
I don't think it works. I don't think it works. But I would consider it because again, it solves the problem of the worst piece, right?
Yeah,
And the third move is f3, just to get to open the f file.
hmm,
Okay, give your pieces some scope, and again solve this problem.
yeah. I consider f3 after this, after
Uh huh.
c4.
Uh huh. But okay, that's a bit late, right?
Yeah,
Because now is the exact time because you see the queen went away to b5 doing I don't know what, and leaving the pawn on g4 less defended, and now is the time to attack it. You know, there's this what's the name? How should I explain this? Like hint, okay?
hmm,
How to look for your moves. You see, the hint is always your opponent's last move,
hmm.
in a sense that what did my opponent's last move
Achieve.
achieve or leave undefended?
Hmm.
You know, so there is always something that happens with your opponent's last move. Either leaves some squares undefended or leaves a piece, a pawn, something undefended, and then your next move aims to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
So this is always it's a very useful hint because it will always give you at least one or two ideas about your next moves. So it's worth remembering.
hmm,
So like in this case, okay, the queen went to b5, okay, and now g4 is less defended. So let's attack it. Yeah,
yeah,
just as an idea, right? And it also went away from the center. You cannot go to e6 to bolster the knight on f6 or something. Let's open the f file. Let's
yeah,
attack him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
I have an idea actually. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the most instructional moments that we discussed from the last video and this video,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
make myself a little chessable book with those moments.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That's really see. That's a very good idea. I would
Because
say.
yeah, I mean, I think this is another missed opportunity to get some sort of advantage, right? Because f3 and whatever he does, eventually
No,
maybe
it's getting it.
my knight will come alive somehow, you know. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean,
Oh,
if he ignores it, let's say he goes bishop here.
yeah, but okay. Now maybe exchange one pair of rooks first.
Give him
Okay,
the
go.
file.
Yeah, but that file is less important than the f file, because if he takes on a1, he'll distract your rook from the f file. So f file is more important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, definitely take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it gets tricky because you can take here, right?
Yeah, I
And
was seeing that. Yeah.
this requires calculation. Okay, maybe queen f2, maybe queen f3. Okay, this requires calculation, but I would say at least at first sight, without much calculation, looks promising for white. Although I may be wrong always. But
Yeah, of course.
maybe queen f3. I don't
I
know.
think at least it's fighting. Maybe there's a better move. Bishop b6. Maybe. Why
Okay,
trade
you can.
rooks?
I mean, just to win time as before with knight e7. Remember the
To win
same
time.
idea.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You
So
can
it's,
move the rook. You can move the rook. Or even just playing something calm like king h1 now.
king
Get
h1.
away.
Yeah.
Or even bishop f2. I mean, there are many moves. This looks promising because, like, just compare the pieces. I mean, your pieces are all concentrated on the king side and the center. Look, and
Mm-hmm.
his pieces are so far away.
Yeah.
So, just even visually, this should be very promising for you.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree definitely. But I think the main lesson was when he doesn't do anything with his move and gives me time, I should look for something more active than
Yeah.
c4 because I mean c4. I mean
I mean,
it
c4.
gives
The only
d4 to
no, the only positive I see with c4 is that it defends against knight d4, right?
yeah.
But there were better ways to do it. I mean, just that there were better ways to do it. Like I said, rook e1. Okay, one move f3, which would knight g4 probably we can discard because I don't think it works.
Yeah. No, I calculated knight g4. I don't think it was working.
No, probably not. And so at least two moves, rook e1 and f3. So these would be
Yeah,
my candidate moves.
I think
Uh,
one of the things that made me unhappy about c4 was I did think of d4 and giving him that square, but I think only after I played c4, I was like, oh, he's gonna get
no,
d4.
okay, but that's not very scary here because I mean a knight getting here is still far way off.
That's two
So I
moves
mean
off.
that's
After he moves the queen,
sorry.
2 moves off.
Yeah, okay, he went queen c5, right?
Yeah.
Queen c5. Okay, let's see, queen c5.
Let's keep going. King.
Yeah, okay, and now okay, he needs to play knight c6, knight d4, but he can still always get knight on f5 and control the square. So I'm not that worried about d4. I'm just more concerned that you missed a good chance to start playing on the
Mm-hmm.
on the king side.
Yeah, missed my opportunity. I thought king h1 was a useful move here, but I guess maybe doing something about the knight would have been better.
Maybe f3 again is worth
Yeah, I wanted to
considering.
play
Although
f3,
bishop
but
b6
I
now,
didn't want my knight on e3 to be pinned. I
pinned.
guess I could have
Yeah,
used the
but
bishop to unpin it, right? So
yeah,
f3.
exactly. Yeah, bishop f2. Yeah. Although now I mean this is kind of funny. Yeah? I don't know if it works. Yeah, probably it works. Yeah, this is kind of
Well,
funny. Yeah. Yeah, but then
I'm winning a pawn, right?
yeah, and you're losing a piece. So I mean,
I'm losing a piece.
if
Oh,
you
where
like
did I
that,
lose my piece?
if you like that kind of exchange, yeah, then
Oh
oh,
yeah,
you
of
lost the
course.
knight
Oh
on
yeah, of
e3.
course I'm losing a piece. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, oof.
Yeah,
It's getting a bit late here. You can.
yeah. Here, yeah. No, I mean you can defend like this, but it's not what you would probably like.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I mean
no.
now it's probably you. I mean again, you see you giving him some play. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay, king h1 makes sense definitely.
yeah.
Okay,
Knight c6, knight f5,
okay, makes sense.
and
Take, let's
here
take.
just I didn't want to take straight away because I thought that
Why
he's
not?
just too. I don't know.
But you see, just as I noticed, for a third time in the game, you are missing this opportunity to win time by exchanging. You see, the first one was with knight f5,
Yeah.
right? Where was it? Knight f5 here, right? When you didn't take on e7 to win time to get the knight back into the game. Okay, the second time was where was it? Can't remember. Okay, the second time is when you asked me why to take on a1,
Yeah.
a8.
Yeah.
The same idea, right? And
Yeah.
the third time in the game again, where you don't want to take and win time. So okay, maybe this is something recurring in your games. I don't know,
Okay.
but something to worth, I think.
I'm avoiding exchanges without the right reason.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Sometimes
maybe
exchanges could be
something.
good, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, when you win time, when you need to do
But
it,
how am I
then you
winning
do it.
time
Of
here?
course.
Knight takes d4, queen takes d4. Is that not like
And now
I
you get
just?
a, but now you get a move. You play f3, let's say.
Hmm.
Now you win a move. I mean, this is what I mean by winning time is that you win a move. So you play a move. He must play with a forced move, recapturing, and then you get another move to play.
And I'm probably
You know?
here is very good for me because g4 is either falling or yeah, it's either falling or if he takes, my queen takes on f3 and it looks bad for him, right?
Yes, yes, and also there is this threat of bishop f2 capturing the queen.
Mm.
So it looks kind of pretty good.
It does look pretty good. In my game, I thought so. What I stopped at was here, and I thought, okay, this looks pretty good for black. Center,
But without any concrete justification of
yeah.
the.
I just
Yeah,
yeah
okay.
f3. At some point, f3 was on my radar, but I guess not at the right point.
Yeah, probably. No, but you see, this is not. I mean, not very good. I mean, so you see, you make the evaluation very quickly after only one move calculated, right?
Yeah,
That's really, I would say, too shallow. Because at least you should try to go two or three moves. Okay.
yeah, of course, of course.
Uh, so just stopping here and saying this is good for black without mm,
No, I complete.
any concrete justification is just not a good thinking process, I would say.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I do promise that I do better when I play over the board.
Oh yeah, yeah.
More
Online is
time.
always a difficult
It's really hard to
uh,
find long games online. So once I start
problem.
getting below like 15 minutes, I definitely play worse. And I think at this point, I was definitely, you know, getting close to 10 minutes or something. But no, I follow your point, and I'll
Uh-huh.
try and do better on that. Let's see then.
No, because here, I mean, what should be like, let's say, like a warning sign or something? Yeah, it's exactly this queen on d4, which may look good, but actually it's just devoid of squares. I mean, there is only this diagonal where it can move two. Yes,
Hmm.
so I mean, playing f3 and threatening bishop f2 to win the queen and threatening to take here and just checkmate him in 5 moves.
Yeah, it looks
I
great.
mean, looks just crushing.
Yeah, yeah. I bet a computer says White had a nice advantage here.
Probably even more than nice, I would say. But okay, we'll check later. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so instead I did this weird thing, and I was forced to trade.
Yeah. Now you're stuck with really good bad pieces.
Yeah. But after he did this, I thought, it wasn't too bad.
No, but now it is because you see the bishop now it is really not that good because okay d4 doesn't activate that much because the in an end game even you can't even get a center. Okay, maybe you can go even let's sorry e4, yeah, and then you need to go to f4 maybe and maybe g5 to activate it. Takes a long time, and the knight is still pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So so it's just you missed your you missed the dynamic potential of your position, I would say,
Hmm.
with these exchanges of the queens especially. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I got lucky that I escaped with a draw then. Let's see.
Okay, oh, that's a great result. I mean, here I wouldn't be so optimistic about White's chances, but
Yeah, no,
okay.
I'm not. I hated my position for the last, I don't know, 10 moves or
Ah,
something.
yeah, I can
I
imagine.
think these two pieces not doing anything really affected me psychologically or something.
Uh-huh.
Right, so he played bishop d2, probably okay. I
Yeah,
defended.
okay.
I didn't want to
Probably.
play e4 because I thought his bishop might come here and I don't know.
But maybe, I mean, you see how you reach a decision whether to play e4 or bishop f2. After bishop f2, you have to calculate this move
Mm-hmm.
and then compare. Take, take. So is this better
Yeah. Well,
or is
no,
this better?
probably not.
So that's how you reach a decision.
Yeah,
I
no, of
would go
course,
for
of
this one.
course.
I would go for this one. I would go for
I think
e4.
the lower I get on time, the worse obviously my decision making is
Oh yeah,
at
yeah.
this point. Yeah.
It's not just you. It's not just you. It's everybody.
Yeah. um, but maybe e4 was better. Yeah.
No, definitely better. I mean, at least you're just strategically you're doing the right thing, putting all your pawns on white squares, and you have a black squared
Yeah,
bishop.
I did really consider. I
So,
consider e4 quite strongly, but I didn't play it.
uh
Bishop
but you
f2,
played it on the next move, you see,
knight d7,
and now you
e4.
play e4.
Yeah,
So you see, just it's not really consistent because you allowed an extra opportunity of g3.
yeah.
So why allow that? If you're going to play e4 anyway, play it immediately,
Mhm,
not to allow extra opportunities for him.
mhm, mhm.
Just a practical thing to do, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So okay, knight d7 e4.
Knight c5, and I thought I had to take here
Probably, yeah.
because d3 is pretty weak.
Yeah, yeah,
b3
definitely.
is
So
weak.
now, yeah, now okay, it's a more or less a first move, but now at least you're winning time with the next change. You see?
Mm. Yeah, I think that's a really cool thing that I found out from today's lesson, that you can win time with an exchange, because I,
Yeah.
I I'm pretty sure, and if I'm being honest, that something in my head, as I told you, one little belief can affect your play. I honestly believe that taking always loses time, because in the opening,
Mm, uh-huh.
usually in the opening, that's true, right?
Not necessarily. Okay, depends, right? I mean, if you're exchanging your developed piece for an
Yeah,
undeveloped for him, then it is true. But
yeah,
very often it wins time, as you have seen here.
okay,
You take, you force him to retake, right? And then you follow with your plan, or you follow up, or you continue with another
yeah,
move, or
yeah. So yeah,
depends,
I'm
right?
really happy about that, because honestly, something in my head was just saying you lose time when you take a piece, and I
Uh-huh.
really believe that. I think
Uh-huh.
I think because sometimes, I think one of the books I read, I don't know, My System or something, you know,
Okay.
it compared, like, in the opening, if you move your piece twice to take something that's only
Ah, yeah,
moved
yeah,
once, you lose time, right?
yeah. Well, it
So
wasn't like that exactly, but yeah, I get your point. Yeah,
okay,
but
cool.
yeah, okay, but good that you understood this because this is important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'll try and consider exchanges a bit more in that light. See if I can win me some time.
yeah, yeah. Just look at them more objectively. I mean, without this prejudice.
Whoop, you're cutting off a little bit. That's a shame.
Wins time, loses time. Object what? Sorry about that. Check the connection, but should be okay.
Yeah, okay, you're back. You're back. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, okay.
what I was saying is that you try to look at the exchanges objectively, without the prejudice of losing time, winning time.
Okay.
Just see what happens in the position after the exchange, and then decide.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, I'll try it. I'll try that. So here, endgame, and I thought my pawn at d3 is pretty terrible. Hate it.
Yeah.
Um, and I also thought that maybe pushing f6, I might get some sort of attack on his king.
Well, that's probably not very
But
uh,
that saved me. So,
realistic. Okay. Let's see what happened. Yeah.
so I didn't want to trade rooks. I wanted to use both my rooks, so I moved that rook so he can't capture it.
But then again, he doesn't really threaten to take it because when you retake, then you get the file.
That's true.
So it's not really a threat. Nobody's really threatening to take the other person's rook, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, but I,
So
I
you could
wanted
have.
to defend d3 as well,
So why not use the other one? That was going to be my question.
because I wanted to tie down the f file.
Okay, so you had this idea of f6. Okay, so you see how we think differently. Yeah? Your idea was f6. My idea is to get the knight back.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you see how okay, but okay, that's normal. Okay, different
So where are you taking
players
the knight?
think.
Where's your plan for the
To
knight?
f
Anywhere.
well to f1 first, and then let's see. Okay, maybe g3 attack h5, or maybe I don't know. Ideally, it would come to c3 or
Yeah, I
d5 or
mean, I
somewhere.
guess yeah, knight to g3 will win a pawn probably.
Yeah, he needs to get the king to h6 or something. So
Hmm.
okay, but then again, you see the knight really needs to get back. I mean, okay, let's say he continues in the game here. You win some tempo. Okay, he goes there. Okay, now I have some problems here, but I don't think that's too scary because knight g3, and the point being that okay, he can never, not really a threat because you take on b7.
Hmm.
Okay, now this one will fall, right?
Yeah.
You see, and the only weakness you have is protected, and that probably maybe when you're winning here because you take
Yeah.
on h5.
Yeah.
So that would have been my preference. Okay,
So I think,
although
yeah.
probably he should put the knight bishop on f4, not on e3, because when you play this, at least he has the option of chopping the knight off if necessary.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
but okay, this I
No,
think
he
you're not
loses.
forced
Oh,
to.
no, he doesn't lose the bishop. Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't. Okay, he
Yeah, he
gets
has
it when he gets there.
h6. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, good points. Try and think of my knight again. Still
Yeah,
forgotten.
because yeah, it's stuck there for way too long.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did that. Just wanted to kind
Okay.
of. I was hoping to win h5
Okay, that's good.
or
Okay.
e5, and I think
No, that's good. It's good.
finally I get my
Finally,
knight into the
finally.
game.
Yeah. So,
So
but did you look at? I mean, okay, it's obvious to calculate this one. What did you look at here?
um, yeah, I think I might have looked at it. I think I might have, but I wanted to get my knight to g3 instead.
Ah, finally, good.
That's why I didn't take it. And I think I did look at it, although I was very low on time at this point. I think 5 minutes,
Ah,
no
uh-huh.
increments.
Ah, no increment. Okay, that makes it
Yeah,
much
now
worse.
there is no good time control with increment. It's either 15-10, which I find
Yes.
15 minutes I lose very quickly,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just playing on increments and I don't like it, or 30 minutes, so I choose 30 minutes.
Uh-huh. But 30 is like 30 plus zero, no
Yeah, 30
increments.
plus 0.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah,
It's tricky when
so
you get to
well,
even speed. It's tricky.
I thought here he loses his bishop, so my knight is gonna get to g3 and I'm gonna win h5, and I thought that was more important.
Okay, good.
That's
Makes
why knight
sense also.
f1, because he cannot put his bishop on f4 anymore.
No, no, no. Of course, no.
So that's why he goes there, and I'm gonna win h5
Okay.
at least.
Ah, this looks promising, yeah.
He has to take b2, and then I play rook here. I mean, I'm really low on time at this point, and I thought maybe
No,
here,
no, that's a good move, yeah.
but I thought maybe for him here, maybe this was a good move.
Okay, you always have a perpetual, yeah.
Yeah, I always have
So,
perpetual. Well,
but yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Rook a1 is probably a good move for him
mm,
because, I mean, if he doesn't exchange one pair of rooks, he may get mated, yeah, and then
hmm
you get the other rook there and then get mated. So,
yes,
yeah, this should probably save the game for him. But again, I would say white's still better here.
hmm white's better, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, because, okay, you can take the pawn and then,
Yeah. I kind of started liking my position at this point, to be honest. Like in the endgame, I thought, something's
yes,
happening.
yes,
But
yes.
unfortunately, I mean, unless I missed some mate or something, I don't think I did.
Okay, we'll see now,
I
okay.
had 2 minutes left, so he plays rook g8,
Okay, you take, obviously, yeah,
and I took with the rook.
of course, yeah. King g6 only move.
But yeah, here I don't see a mate.
And now you force the repetition, right?
Yeah, I did because I had too little time. I mean, I played here hoping he would blunder, but he didn't.
Blunder what? Like
King
knight,
to
knight
h6.
f5?
King to h6.
Yeah, knight f5, right?
Yeah, knight f5. Yeah,
Blunder. Yeah,
but he didn't. So yeah, I
okay.
went for the repetition, but maybe let's see now. Maybe yeah, I didn't think
No,
rook to f5 was working.
no, because he has. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I mean that looks like the only, let's say, serious winning attempt, right? But
Bishop to
the point is
c1.
that he has bishop c1. That's
Yeah,
the thing, yeah. And the point is that you can't take here because he has bishop f4 on top.
yeah. I saw that. Yeah,
Ah, good. Okay. So maybe there was nothing. Okay, maybe we should switch a computer and check. But
yeah. But yeah, basically
although it
here
looks,
I was low on time, so I took the draw.
yeah, okay, fine, yeah, no.
And
Okay, that's a practical
yeah, I mean,
decision.
I know he was under lower rated than me, but one of my goals is to try, if not win, to at least draw. So
Of course,
succeeded.
winning is the worst thing. Yeah, yeah, I succeeded. Yeah.
Okay.
Although, I mean, I think you were kind of just like easily winning if you had you played f3 earlier.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I
The
missed a
position
few
we discussed. Yeah.
opportunities. I missed a few opportunities. So I'm not sure I can get a computer showing here. Let me try. If I
No, no,
do,
wait. Maybe I can actually use the my computer.
okay, I'll
Like
use this. This looks pretty ugly, but I'll use it anyway. On the
I can
recording, just quickly. You use
okay.
yours. I use this.
But I already copied it in my chess base, so
Ah,
I can
great,
see
great.
the stuff. For example, okay, I'm looking at chess base now, not at the chess.com board. So let's say I'll just say the moves, what we were discussing. Okay, let's see from the beginning. Okay, the computer doesn't give much difference between the opening moves. I think the interesting things start around, let's say, move 12, when you could have taken with both knight and bishop and pawn. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me one
And
second. Let's let this finish, and then we'll do it. So
okay,
I'm running the chess.com analysis just for and then I'll click on the moves, and we'll see. Oh, actually, I can just click
uh-huh.
on. I can click on this now. Oh yeah, I can click on this. Okay, yeah. So move 12, you said.
Yeah, move 12, for example. Okay, I'll just like this.
All right.
Move
Okay.
12. Okay, the computer already gives a big preference to taking with the knight. And then, but you see, it's actually pretty interesting what it says. Okay, this. Okay, knight b3, bishop b6. Okay,
Mhm.
and now it wants to go knight fd2. Okay, as we analyzed. Okay, we said castling first, but okay, knight fd2 first. Okay, and when, for example, something queen moves and then wants to castle long,
Mhm.
which I quite like, to be honest. Yeah, because it's kind of exciting. Yeah, and you start pushing h4. He goes g4, then you go f3. You start opening things up, and you still have this maneuver knight c4, knight e3. I kind of like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks
Makes sense.
pretty exciting. Yeah. So okay, that's the first point. Okay, a b3.
Yeah, we talked about that
Okay,
point. Yeah.
fine. Yeah, and knight e7, right? Okay, now we get to this position and move 13. Yeah, and the point is that it gives kind of a solid advantage for uh, for white.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
the
and
chess.com.
actually, okay, what does it say there?
Oh yeah, it ran an analysis on all the moves, and it looks like White had an advantage at quite a few points.
Uh-huh,
It's not a deep analysis, so it's going to be a bit wrong probably. But yeah, I
uh-huh,
see a few missed opportunities, and Black had a small advantage for about 10 moves. That's what it says here. But
uh-huh.
other than
Okay,
that,
let's go slowly because probably my computer is better
yeah, of course, your
than the
computer is
one
definitely
online.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so okay, on move 13, for example, I mean, both h4, which you played, and both and b4, which I suggested, are pretty good. The computer prefers actually h4 and what you played in the game. H4, g4, knight h2, queen d7. Okay, b4 is good, bishop b6, knight c4 is okay, knight g6, and I actually missed a strong move here, which is h5.
Hmm.
And probably you're well, kind of very close to winning. It says like knight f4, bishop f4, e4, and queen d2, and can't defend this one.
Hmm.
You're just winning. Yeah, just winning. Win this pawn, and his position is in ruins, and you still have the structure, the possibility to castle anyway. Knight e3, knight f5 is always an idea. Just crushing.
So let's have a look again. So 93. Wait. So 96, and instead of
So h5
93,
now.
h5.
Yeah, that's
And he can't take the pawn because I take his pawn, and
because
that's more important.
yes, you take on g4, and what's more important is the opening of the h file.
Hmm. Oh yeah, of course, of course.
So this is crushing. So h5 basically wins you the game, more or less.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Too bad, yeah. Okay, although you keep the advantage after knight e3 as well, but still, you should probably play f3 sooner rather than later.
Hmm.
Okay, knight f5. Okay, now I'm just going through the game and check. Okay, now we get to this knight move 19. Yeah, of course you must take on e7. Yeah, of course you must take on e7 because
Hmm.
knight e3 is just a waste of time. And but it's funny. It's funny what the computer suggests after knight e7, queen e7. I mean, I mean, I'll just tell you the move: king d2, and now you can just scream if you want. Yeah,
Hmm.
the king d2. Yeah, just connecting the rooks.
Yeah. F3 later.
F3 later, and also sort of an artificial casting because then it puts the king to c2,
Hmm.
keeping the rooks, and then f3. Yeah, and this is kind of pretty good
Yeah.
for
Interesting.
white. Yeah, king d2. I mean, the computer can always surprise you. Okay, a5, not very good probably. Casting queen b5. Okay, now we get to the other critical position here, right? When you played c4,
Hmm.
and
I think probably Black had an advantage from here.
actually, okay, the move we suggested f3 is the strongest,
Yeah.
right? f3. Oh, okay, strongest. Okay, just that it gives several moves that are pretty good. Okay, it also gives queen d2,
I looked at
gives
Queen D2. Yeah.
knight c4 also. Okay, I would probably say on rook e1.
Mm. I looked at queen
If you
d2,
want
but I
to,
didn't like putting it in a file that might be open for a rook.
which file is that?
I mean, eventually he'll play d5, put a rook on the d file.
Ah, but you had these irrational fears of d5 because different. You see now you see the merit of the bishop on g3. It
Yeah.
discourages d5. It's a prophylactical piece, yeah, because it discourages d5. Okay, knight h5, knight f4 is also sort of harmless because it can always be taken on f4. So it's a prophylactic piece, the bishop on g3.
Yeah.
G3.
Yeah.
C4 is already not that good, although not because of queen c5. You should have played queen b4. Maybe it can exchange from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what he should have played. And after queen c5, which is bad, okay, you have this strong move, knight c2.
I looked at knight
Gives
c2.
you,
Yeah.
and it gives kind of a winning advantage, like plus 1.7 or something.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah.
And why?
Well, the point is actually very similar to what you played, king h1, but just getting away from the pin, getting the knight away first, preventing something happening on d4, and then king h1, f3, and then you kill him.
Yeah, f3. Okay, f3. Yeah.
Always f3. Yeah, you must play f3.
No, I did think at least I had f3 in my mind. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Any other big
And okay,
moments? I think we.
just a second. Okay, I want to check this position with the 25, I think, which is the last one. Okay, when you took, right? Well, you actually when you should have taken.
I should have taken, yeah.
Because after what we said, f3, it gives like +5 or something.
Plus
okay?
5,
So
yeah. I think
just,
that's the big miss moment on the chess.com analysis as well.
yes.
No, that's not it actually. That's
Probably this one. This is the biggest.
I made a blunder in the endgame as well. Move 36, it says chess.com. I don't know.
Yeah, let me check that one. Okay. 36. Okay.
Rook g5 for knight f5. Wow.
Okay, that's how you win. Right. That's right.
Yeah, but I was really
Okay,
low
so-
time here. Yeah.
Yeah, rook g5, right?
Rook g5 wins, right?
Yeah, knight f5, and then just crushing.
Ow.
Yep. Yeah, no, this looked like very dangerous. I mean, okay, I missed it, but looked very this whole construction. Pawn here on f6, rook on g5, knight coming, h5 hanging. The rook can easily join. Looks very dangerous. And okay.
So at least I created something.
Yeah. So and afterwards, okay. Actually, the computer wants to continue to play.
No,
here.
I mean, all right. So
Taking here. Okay.
I wants to do that. Okay.
Well, because you get a knight on f5 and the knight is superior to the knight. I mean, to the bishop. You see, finally, this hapless knight that's just stuck on the sidelines all the time. I mean, the whole game eventually lives to be superior to the bishop. Because you see, all your pawns are on white, so the knight really dominates. The bishop has nothing to attack.
Yeah, I mean,
And
this is still a game to play though.
Yes. Although the computer is giving like +2 for white here, so.
Okay, just +2. Okay, the chess.com analysis was wrong. It was giving more. It's a slow. It's a not as deep analysis as you're running, so that's fine.
No. No, I'm getting to depth 30 or more, so.
Yeah, of course.
Kind of dependable, yeah.
Of course. Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'm not sure there's anything else we need to talk about, is there?
No, but yeah, I mean, anyway, I mean, it's good that you didn't lose because you were running some risks, but then again, it's bad that you didn't win because you could have won at least on
No,
several
I think
occasions.
it's good that I didn't win, to be honest, because one of the basic principles of the psychology of learning is you learn when you fail. Like if you keep winning, what are you gonna learn, right? So last week,
Yeah, that's true.
my game was good, and I was like, yeah, I won, and everything was fine and fun. Maybe there was
You're
one or
getting
two
complacent,
moments, but today I think I learned a bit more about my play, about the opportunities I'm missing, and it's that's how you get better, right? So
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm helping in the process.
of course,
I
I
hope
think-
I am.
yeah, I think the benefit of this videos as well is I can always, when I have time, watch it again and remind myself of what I need to be working on. So yeah, I think it's very productive, very effective. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, David. Yeah. I'm very happy. Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap this up. See you next week.
Okay. Well, yeah. See you next week. Thanks, man.
All
Yeah.
right,
See
bye.
you soon.